Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be reviewing a tool that's been saving me a ton of time and a ton of money and helping me get new clients in my business, and that is Serped.net. And just do quick highlights of what we're going to go over. I'm going to show you how to use it to find PBN domains, to do site analysis, keyword research, to get your links indexed, to restore old sites, a site auditor that will help you get clients, a mobile prospecting tool that will help you get clients through email or cold calling. Well, not cold calling, but through calling. Some other tools that it does, some other nice features it has, and I'm going to give you some discounts and bonuses on it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into it.
So you want to be a rock superstar and live large, big house, 5 cars, you're in charge.
So in this section, we're going to be showing you what I think is the most profitable part of this tool, and that is to use it to find expired or PBN domains to build your PBN to help rank your sites. And it's so simple, it's ridiculous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it with this tool, and then I'm going to show you all the different things you would need to do it without this, and compare and contrast on what's easier, and you can make up your own mind. So we're here at the Age Domain Finder, and there's a bunch of different ways you can go with it. If you were looking for a specific niche or keyword, you could put in like plumber, real estate, SEO, whatever it is you're looking for. But for this example, we're just going to leave that blank. Say we want to find domains with a MISC domain authority of 9 to 20 and a citation flow of 9 to 20. And you can put in whatever you like, but these are just some of the ones I usually use when I'm searching for domains. And then a trust flow of 9 to 20. Those are majestic stats. And then you could also put in the age, the PR. PR is pretty much dead, so it's kind of pointless. If you only want to pay a certain amount of money, in fact, let's do that. This goes 0 to 100. And then MISC rank I don't ever really use. Expiring within, let's say, the next 3 days. And then you can use whatever registrar you like, but I'm just going to use GoDaddy for this example because I find their auctions the least confusing. And then you can use whatever extensions you like, but the main ones I stick to are .com.net and .org. So they hide these in alphabetical order. And we're going to click search. And basically, this is going to look at the stats from all those tools and pull all the domains that are currently available at auction. Let's sort these by trust flow. There we have it. Here's a list of domains that are available for auction or for bidding, their price, their stats, their domain authority, their MISC rank, MISC backlinks, citation flow, trust flow, and so on. If you want to see what they look like, you can click right here. It'll take you right to screenshots.com to show you what it used to look like. Looks like it was a site about dogs or something. If you want to look in the archive, you can click domain history. It'll take you right to archive.org, and you can just look at an old snapshot of it. Again, it looks pretty good. It looks like it had something to do with dogs. Maybe it was a veterinarian site or something. And then you can look at the stats, trust flow 20, citation flow 13. This actually looks like a pretty solid domain. So suppose we wanted to buy it. Check status. Let's check status in Google. Still indexed. So actually, I'd recommend somebody watching this go ahead and grab this domain because this looks like a good deal. So let's just, if we wanted to bid on it, let's click on it and it'll take you right to the auction page. And if we wanted, look at that, 0 views or 0 bids, only 2 days left. And there's a minimum of $12. So somebody watching this should really go bid on this domain because it looks really solid. That's it. That's all you have to do to find it. Yeah, obviously you can play with those filters as much as you like. But I mean, look at all the ones it finds. It finds, obviously this one's probably going to be spammy, Jordan Black Friday. But it's going to find some good ones too. Orlando Attorney Guide, $25. I bet that's a strong domain. And you can just sort through it. You can sort it by whatever stat you most like. If you prefer DA to trust flow, you can sort by that. My experience, trust flow is a better indicator because DA can be increased really easily. But here we go again. Alanya Hotel Resorts. That's probably a good domain. It's worth looking into. But I mean, that's easy. That took us, what, 2 minutes? 3 minutes? Something like that? Now, to show you how you would go about this without using this tool, what you would have to do is come over to Register Compass. Domain search. Register Compass is $37 a month. To get the same results, and you can't even get the exact same results because you can only put You can't put in a range. You can just put in a minimum or a maximum. And let's see, where's trust flow, citation flow, domain authority, and then comnet and org. And I didn't even pick English on the other one. So, and ending in, what did I say, 3 days? See how much more tedious this is, having to sort through all these? And then you go find domains. Takes forever. I hate this tool. I mean, it gets good results, but I find it really difficult to use and really slow. Look how many it found. Thousands, which is going to be way too hard to sort for. But let's go to auctions. Let's go get a cup of coffee while this decides to load. Maybe a bagel. Some nice cream cheese. I'm getting hungry, so let's stop talking about food. But any day now, when this decides to finish loading. See how much faster this tool was compared to what we have here? Hey, finally decides to load. Well, no. Spoke too soon. You know, it's really difficult to keep talking while slow-ass tools like this continue to load. But I'm going to keep trying to do it because there's nothing more annoying than being in a video and having a bunch of quiet time. Well, there we go. Now let's do the same thing we did just to be fair. Sort by trust flow. Feel like I should start the Jeopardy theme here. I'm not going to do that, but that's what I feel like. Wait and wait and wait. See, it's already taken us longer than it did with the other one, and we haven't even gotten our things to load yet. Keep waiting. All right. See the first one here? Now what you would have to do if you wanted to analyze this one, and it didn't even find the same results, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. We're going to take that and copy it. Then you have to come over to majestic.com, which is $79 a month. We're going to search. And see what a crappy domain this is. One referring domain. It's probably spammed all to heck. Then to get the Moz stats, we have to come over to Open Site Explorer, which I think you get like 3 uses of it a day, and then it's like $100 a month. I'll have to double check, but I think it's around $100 a month, maybe $147. That way, and all that gives us is the domain authority, which this gave us right away. Got to look it up in the archive, which is another tab we have open. This one is free, but look at that, doesn't even find anything for that one. And then same thing for screenshots.com. No results. So basically, we used this tool, which took us a good 3 or 4 minutes to load. Didn't find as good a results. It found so much stuff, it didn't filter it out well. Look how expensive some of these are. I guess I didn't put that in there, so we can't really hold that against it. But it found a ton of results. It found mostly spammy ones. It took forever to load. Then you had to come over. You have to have a subscription to this tool to get it to work. You have to have a subscription to this tool to get it to work. And then you can come over to these separately instead of being able to just click and go right to them. So it really does streamline the process, and this is how I'm finding all of my PBN domains now. And I buy a lot of these for my clients because these are your assets. This is the most important thing to doing SEO, whether you do affiliate or client or whatever it is that you do. You have to have PBNs. You either get links from somebody or you build them yourself. I strongly recommend you build them yourself because that way you have control over them and you know what's going to happen. And this tool makes it so much easier to find them and to get what you need and bid on them right away. So that's just what I feel like is the biggest money saver, the biggest time saver, and the real like meat behind this tool is the expired domain finder, the age domain finder. So that's how that works. If you have any questions about that, leave them in the group. Thanks. In this section of the video, we're going to be going over something I get asked about probably every day or most every day, about what tool to use and how to go about it, and that's keyword research. Keyword research is absolutely clutch, especially for SEO, especially if you're doing affiliate. But this tool I found, the tool that they have within this tool is probably the easiest to use and the quickest to get results with that I found. So let's stop with the hype and just get right into it. So you come up to tools and go to ultimate research. And let's say we're making a weight loss site. It's kind of a popular SEO niche. And that's all it is. Now, obviously, you could get more specific. You could pick the country or the language, and then you can get, if you're doing local, you can get even more specific. But we're just going to try to go for a big one so we can see all the results it's going to pull. Then you do search for keywords. This is a big term. This is a big term, and look at that. In just a few seconds, it found 700 keywords. Now, it has some pretty general ones: how to lose weight, Atkins diet, how to lose weight fast. But let's just scroll through the list here. Apple cider vinegar weight loss. That didn't realize that was a thing, but apparently it is. Let's just pick fastest way to lose weight. So what I like to do then is come over to here, and we're going to get long tail keywords. And this is just going to pull a bunch of a bunch of keywords that are going to be easier to rank for. They're going to have 2 or 3 or 4 more words to them, so they'll have search volume, but you can still rank for them easily. Help build out like an authority site or whatever it is that you're doing. Now it's going to find a bunch, so this might take a minute or two. That 204 keywords in just a minute or two. And look at some of these terms. Fastest way to lose weight at the gym. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 word keyword with 70 monthly searches. Do you think that'd be easy? I bet I could go put up a video for that and rank with it in a few minutes for it. Fastest ways to lose weight with exercise. Fastest ways to lose weight after giving birth. Now, some of you are probably saying, yeah, but it only has 30 searches a month. Well, what's more important? Is it the number of searches, or is it the people that are searching for it? And what I mean by that is someone that puts in the term fastest way to lose weight after giving birth, that's someone that's looking to buy something. So if you can build in a little affiliate site around that, or put up a video and offer them a good product like the Venus Factor or Fat Loss Factor or whatever, you've got a really good chance of converting. So it may only get 30 searches a month, but those are strong buyer intent keywords. So from there, you can do a lot of other things with that. Send it to the rank tracker, mark it as important, add it to its site, whatever. And let's do check. See if there's a domain available for it. This is going to look and see if there's an exact match domain available through Namecheap. Eventually. I get so spoiled using this tool, I forget how slow that like every other site that I use is. But let's just keep scrolling through the list while we're looking for that. Look at all the different ways. Fastest ways to lose weight before wedding. Again, not many searches, but somebody that's looking for that is ready to buy. As we come over here. What was it? Fastest way to lose weight after giving birth. So you can just plug that into Namecheap and see if there's an exact match available. But I mean, look at all the keywords it gave you, and look at all the little different ways you build it. What you do, you go create some sort of weight loss site, call it, I don't know, howtoloseweight.com. Obviously, that's probably not going to be available, but whatever. You go out and create a site, create a page or an article on that site for every one of these. Look at all the search volume and buyer intent you're going to have. And then you're going to start having natural authority just from creating all these different articles. And that's just one aspect to it. You can come back to Ultimate Research. Let's try a different example. Let's go with stretch marks. I have a site in the stretch mark niche. Maybe this will give me some ideas. How to get rid of stretch marks. That's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's look at some long tail versions of that. Google, you could do YouTube as well. Let's look at YouTube and see what it gives us. United States, you can obviously pick other countries. I know a lot of you ask me about foreign SEO, so there's that. Get keyword ideas. I'm really good at video ranking, so this is a useful tool for me. All right, so it found 82 keywords, and look at all the different ones you can do. How to get rid of stretch marks after pregnancy. I bet if you put up a video with that exact title, it's going to rank on the first page automatically. And again, these are not necessarily the highest search volume, because I swear I hate when I go over keyword research with people and they always scream about that. But these are buyer keywords. How to get rid of stretch marks after pregnancy. This is a lady who's had a baby and has some stretch marks, and she's ready to buy a solution, whether it's a cream or a diet or whatever you have. You can make a video about that product, stick it up there, and I bet you'll get at least 1 or 2 sales a month off of it for 10 minutes worth of work, whatever it is. Yeah, so you get the idea. This generates you a bunch of long tail, easy to rank for keywords. You can get the more specific ones, how to remove stretch marks. These are going to be harder, obviously. But, you build your site around one of the general terms, like how to get rid of stretch marks. Then you start building out the long tail keywords based on it. You can rank videos for it. You can build yourself a nice affiliate income using those. And then let's try it for one more example. We'll do a local term. We'll go with Myrtle Beach SEO. Myrtle Beach is where I live. And we'll go country is the United States, language is English, and state is South Carolina. So let's see what my competition looks like. I'm not going to get this specified. Now, let's try that again, because apparently it didn't pick up SEO. Search keywords. Live recording, people. Unfiltered, unedited, on other things. All right, so see, it's going to find Myrtle Beach SEO. 170 searches. Believe me, this is a competitive keyword. I've had more trouble ranking for this one than I have for some big cities. So we're going to get long tail keywords, and this will probably give us things like Myrtle Beach SEO Company, SEO Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And see, I never even thought to target either of those before. So I need to build a page on my site for those. So but you get the idea. It'll help you find keywords for local, for affiliate, what have you. Another aspect to this tool is the what ranks where. So if I want to go for my blog and see what kind of sites I have, so we're going to do Superstar Marketing Online. Superstar Marketing Online. Let's see top 100 things that it's ranking for. What this is going to do, it's going to go and look at my site and reverse crawl it from the search engine and find things that I'm already ranking for. So then I can, perhaps if I'm on like page 3 or 4 for something that I've never tried to rank for, but it's just naturally ranking for it due to the on page and the site authority, I can then start hitting it with some links and doing some SEO and pushing it up there and getting more traffic from things that I'm already working for. So let's just do 50 because this might take a little while. And we're going to check now. This tool is really cool because it can help you find things that you're already ranking for and then just kind of push it up. So look at this, Don Wilson Facebook marketing. I wrote an article maybe a year ago on Gear Bubble, and I in no way did I target Don Wilson, but he's mentioned in it because he's the creator. Number 39. Look at this. Get viral traffic. Page 61. Don't you think that's a term that people are looking for? I could hit that with a couple of links and probably get that up to page 1. High converting sales funnel. See, I could use this to make ClickFunnels affiliate sales just from this one page that I'm already on page 30. See, number 39. So page 4 or page 34. How to rank a video, 49. You get the idea. Look at all these keywords that I should be targeting. I'm actually a little upset with myself for not thinking of this sooner, to be honest. I need to work on this site. But think about that. How to rank a video. I can do that pretty well. Get that case study up there, and then I'll start getting referrals, affiliate sales, whatever it is that you're doing from that. High converting sales funnel. That's perfect. I could sell ClickFunnels with that. I'm actually going to stop this video after I do this video and go do that because that's a perfect opportunity that never even occurred to me until right now. So my point is this will help you discover things that you already have a head start on. Reddit e-commerce. I bet there's a market for that. They'll help you find things that you're already got some progress on, so you can easily go in, do some SEO, throw some more links at it, what have you, and start getting even more traffic and more sales and what have you. All right from in this one dashboard. So this is a really powerful tool. Don't overlook this when you pick this up. And then the last one here in the keyword research section that I want to go over is the keyword analyzer. So we're going to go back to Myrtle Beach SEO. And what this is going to do, it's going to look at the top 10 results of everything that's showing up in Google for this particular term. So or whatever search engine. I always just use Google, but you know. And then analyze competition. It'll take it a minute. It's going to pull in the results. This is going to show you all the metrics of the different sites. On the first page, see, here's my site, Superstar SEO. I told you this was a competitive term. And it'll give you, what this will do is give you an idea of what you need to do that your competition is already doing to kind of beat them. And the thing that jumps out to me here is that my domain authority could stand to be higher. Of all the results on the page, I have the second lowest domain authority. So if I maybe did some DAS or hit some more PBN links to it, I could rank a lot higher. Although if you want to know a secret, and this is kind of unrelated to the tool, but, you know, I'd like to give you a little insider information. This is my site here as well, the meetup.com/MyrtleBeach.co. If you want to do some parasite rankings for local sites, create a meetup.com. They rank really well. Anyway, that's just a little aside, but what this does is basically it eliminates the tool Market Samurai that gives you all this information, gives you the social links pointing to it. See, I'm crushing everybody on social because, you know, that's kind of my thing. Moz rank, domain authority, page authority, number of links going to it. I don't know how these people only have one. They must be cloaking their PBNs. Referring domains, gov links, edu links, citation trust flow. So there's something going on with that one. I have a feeling they're hiding their links. I'm going to have to make it a point to take them down. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent again, but, you know, it gives you the cost per click, everything you could possibly need to know about your competitors for any term you put in, the keyword difficulty. See, this is a fairly difficult keyword for such a small area. And there you have it. If you're doing competition research, this is incredibly valuable. You can export it. You can do new ones or past ones. It's just a gold mine. The keyword research possibilities inside this tool are just out of this world, and you're absolutely crazy if you don't take advantage of it because it combines so many different tools into one. Market Samurai, Longtail Pro, Project Supremacy, keywordtool.io. Those like $400 worth of tools right there that I just mentioned. So the keyword research unmatched of any tool I've used in SEO. So that's the end of the keyword research section, and we're going to jump right into the next thing. So this will probably be the shortest section in this video because this tool is just so darn easy to use. And that's the Link Indexer, the Link Indexer Pro tool. I get asked a lot, how can I help my links get indexed? And this I found is really effective in getting them indexed quickly, especially for those of you that are paranoid about using the Search Console. I find this is the next best thing. And there's a couple different ways you can go with this. If you have a subscription to Backlink Indexer, you can use the API to hook it up, same with Link Pipeline. But I find that the Serped indexer works just fine. And we're going to go ahead and do a live example on this. So we're going to come over to YouTube and upload this video. It'll take just a minute to upload it, but I want to show you a live example so you can see how well this indexing tool works. I don't even know if there's one of these around here, so this isn't an example I'll be able to monetize, but it's just for the sake of the indexing tool, so it doesn't really matter. Save changes. You're going to find that it's actually going to take longer to upload this damn thing than it is to use the indexing tool. That's how awesome this thing is. So we'll just sit here in silence while YouTube takes its sweet time. All right, we're done. We're going to go over to my channel, grab this URL, go over here, stick it in the link indexer, send URL for indexing. And we're going to come over to Google. And we'll pause and we'll come back and I'll let you know how long it's been. It's 8:43 p.m. right now. And we are back and it is still 8:43 p.m. and that's how quickly it indexed. So, I mean, I don't really think I need to explain anything more than that. You come in, stick it in there, you hit send URL for indexing, bam, you're indexed minutes later. Simple as that. So that's worth its weight in gold. It eliminates the one that I used to use was indexification, which I believe was $18 a month. So that eliminates the need for that tool. And in my opinion, like, obviously these are good tools because it integrates with them, but it eliminates the need for these two. So there's another $18 a month in savings that this will give you. So that's all it for this section. It took just about 3 minutes. Like I said, it was going to be short because this tool is so awesome and works so well. So when you're creating PBNs, there's a couple different ways you can go about it. And the most common one is to buy the expired domain, like I showed you how to do earlier, then get some hosting, put up a site on it, install WordPress, and then make the site look like a new site that is relevant to what you're trying to link to and trying to rank, whether it's your client site, your affiliate site, your video, or whatever. And that's the most common way. But another way is to recreate the way the site looked like before it expired. That way, if somebody from Google or whoever comes along and looks at it, hey, it looks like it always did, and there's nothing suspicious about it. And then you just stick a link in the footer or in the sidebar or someplace inconspicuous. That way you still get the power and you're a lot less likely to fail. I like to do a mix. I do probably 20% of mine this way, and then the other 80% they're WordPress sites just because they're easier to manage and what have you. But it's a real pain in the ass to do it this way too, because you have to know some HTML, you have to manually recreate the pages one at a time and what have you. Or you can just get this tool and have it done for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to continue with the domain example we used earlier. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, feluguis.org. And this is what it looks like in the Wayback Machine. But we're going to copy this URL. And we're going to come over here to Tools and Content Restorer. And we're going to stick it in here to show versions. And we're going to pick the most recent one. This will make sure that it'll look the way you want it. And that looks pretty realistic. The fact that it's ugly is actually encouraging to me because that means that somebody who didn't know what they were doing created a site, and that's realistic. That happens a lot, especially if you just look around at stuff. So we're gonna go with I want this version. It'll feed it in here. You're gonna click go. And that's it. It's going to be successfully restored, and I'm going to get an email will let me know what it is. So I'm going to pause and give you an idea of how long that's going to take. It is 9:02 p.m. right now. Okay, so we're back, and it is now 9:12 p.m. So that was just a few minutes. I've gotten the email that tells me that my site's ready. So all I would have to do now would be to go to buy some hosting and set up the domain on it, upload the zip file to it, extract it, and I'd have an entirely new site set up that looked exactly like that. And then I could just come down here and stick a link into whatever my money site is, and no one would know the difference. It's really that simple. So that tool is really awesome if you want to find another way to create your PBNs and just to first diversify it a little bit, make them look a little more realistic and a little less suspicious if you ever get a manual check from Google. And that's about it for this section. This tool is really valuable. I don't know if there may be other tools out there that do it. I don't know, but to me, it's the time it saves you from having to come in and manually recreate all of this in HTML, download the images, position them using divs and tables and what have you. I don't know. Web design gives me a headache. So anyway, that's definitely worth it for your time to mix in some of your PBNs. And let's jump right into the next section. Okay, so in this section, we're going to go over where I think this tool will absolutely save you the most amount of money possible and more than pay for itself, and that is the Site Explorer. So what this is going to do is combine the results you get from several other tools all into one nice little report, and then give you some information you won't get in any other tool anywhere else. So we're going to use my agency site, Superstar SEO, as an example. And you can do it with, without, or both of the www version. We're going to do without because I've never used the www. We're going to analyze domain. What this is going to do is going to pull data from a bunch of different tools. It's going to give you the Serped, which is their own proprietary method for telling you how good your site is on a scale of, I think it's like 1 to 10. So yeah, it'll explain it right there if you want to look where that is. And then it'll give you the Moz stat. So you get the Moz rank, the DA, the PA, the citation flow. DA stands for list. If I'm going a little too fast, DA stands for domain authority. PA stands for page authority. You're going to get the majestic citation flow, the trust flow, and the ratio, which is you want that to be as close to 1 as possible. Basically, it's how close these are to being the same. And then if we come in here, we get all kinds of majestic information: the total backlinks, the number of referring domains and IPs, referring subnets, and edu, government, and so on. You get that graph that you get on Majestic. Be honest, I've never really understood what it meant, but and then you get their statistics, how many links it picks up, referring domains, and so on. And the same thing from Moz. You get the anchor text pie like you get on Majestic, where it shows you the different terms. As you can see, I've way over optimized my site, but that's okay. You can see all the different terms that is there. It's got anchor text for. If we keep scrolling, it'll show you what industry your backlinks are coming from. So this one's from computers, recreation, travel, society and future, news and journalism, and the different topical trust flow categories. And then what referring pages have sent it the most anchor text. So basically everything you would get from Majestic. So just to compare, we're going to come over to Majestic itself. Majestic, again, is $79 a month. And you're going to see you're going to get basically the same information, if not less. So yeah, there you go. Same thing. And if we scroll down some more, we can come over here to send it to Backlink Explorer. And you can go to this tool directly if you prefer. And then you can do a fast or a deep. Deep gives you more information like Moz, Alexa, the IP, the age, and so on. But for this example, we're just going to do fast. To show backlinks. And it's going to show you all the links that it can find pointing to your site, what industry they're from, what their anchor text are, and what the link itself is, and the statistics of the link, metrics of the link, that's the word I'm looking for, which is the exact same thing you get from Majestic. In fact, I find this actually a little more visually appealing without all the colors and stuff. That's just my preference. It might not be yours, but again, it's the exact same thing that you're going to be getting with Majestic, except Majestic is $79 a month. And then you can do a bulk URL analyzer as well. So you could stick in like superstarseo.com/Charleston/Columbia and so on. In fact, let's go ahead and do an example instead of just glossing over it, because I'm here for you. Again, this is a feature that's available in Majestic. And we're going to pick all these metrics just to see what we get. So analyze URLs. Funny story, I used to work with a guy who was our network administrator at the company I worked for that pronounced URL, URL. Made my skin crawl every time he did it, but at least it's giving me a story to tell while this does its analysis. So we're going to pause because this can take a minute because it's pulling a lot of information. But we'll be right back. It is 9:33 p.m. I like to tell you that just so you can see how long things take. And we are back, and it is still 9:33 p.m. Every time I pause a video, the tool finishes doing what it's doing. But anyway, let's go in and click the Charleston page. That's just going to take you to my ugly-ass site. And we're going to look at this. It gives you the statistics. It gives you the age. It gives you the Serped rank, social shares, domain authority, page authority, and so on. It's just a way to pull a whole bunch of links at once. I guess I probably should have used a separate domain. So let's do that. I wasn't thinking. That doesn't make a lot of sense to do it that way. My fault. Again, live recording, people. I'm not editing. Raw, uncut, except for the parts that I cut. I'm here for you. I like to give you the real shit. So let's try this again. And once again, we're going to pause while this does its thing. Odds are I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and basically all this is doing is showing us a nice dashboard where we can put in a bunch of domains at once and compare them next to each other. This is also useful for competition analysis. But overall, I think you're going to find that the Backlinks Explorer is going to be the best one out of the group, or the one that you use the most out of the group. I know it is for me. And then the Site Explorer is just awesome because it eliminates the need for both of these tools, which is almost $200 a month combined. So that's about all for that. We can see our past analyzed sites. I've been using this for quite a bit recently. So just a quick recap. You come up to Tools, Site Explorer, put in your domain. Analyze. It's going to run. Takes just a minute or two. And it gives you all the information you're going to get from Majestic, from Moz, and then it's going to add in its own statistics. It's really, I don't know how else to emphasize how valuable this is and how much time and money this is going to save you. Like this, seriously, this alone is worth the price of admission just because it eliminates these other two tools. So that's about all we have for this section, and we're going to go on to the next feature. All right, so far I've been showing you ways that this tool can save you money or time, but what I'm going to actually show you now is how you can actually use this tool to make money and land some more clients and grow your business. So the next feature is the Site Auditor Pro, and what this is going to do is going to create a input form for you that will generate a report that you can show to clients and show them where their site could be improved, and then how you are the one that can improve it for them. So I'm going to walk you through the whole process here. It's going to go with demo. You're going to add. This will make sense as we go along. You can add in your own branding. You can do that for a lot of the things within this tool, but I've already set mine up, so we're going to Superstar SEO, save details, and next. We're going to customize the report. There's a bunch of different things you can information you can have it include or not include. Static image, animated background, no background. We're going to go with no background, just to keep it as simple as possible. Suggested tasks, write a summary. You can see this gets pretty involved. Save settings and next. You can put in the forms you want them to, if you want them to give you your phone number, email, name, what have you. And then you can change what the button says. You can make a custom thank you page to send them to afterwards, but that's not really necessary for what we're doing here. Delay the sending of it. This is, if you want it to email them the report, you can have it delay for 10 minutes, but I like to have it go right away. But some people like to do, your report will be sent to you in 10 minutes, and then meanwhile, look at this. So from is going to be Superstar SEO, info at superstarseo.com. And here you can kind of change around the wording, but we're going to leave it at the default for the time being. Next. Get a fast free website audit, enter the URL of your site, URL, and analyze now. Then we're going to take and grab this code, and I'm going to embed it on a site, but basically this is what it's going to look like. And you can change out this background to fit your own. But then what you do is you take that code, embed it on your site, and I'll show you an example here in a minute. But somebody will come to it, they'll put in their URL, and analyze now. It's going to ask them where you want this report, and I love the way it drops that down because they want to see, oh, what's it say? But they can't say it until they do it. So we're going to go, I'm going to have it send it to me. I guess you have to put in the phone number. So I'll get emailed that report, and in the meantime, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to show you. And see, I created a page here on my site, and this looks awful. I didn't take any time to make it look nice, so if you're the kind of people that worry about that sort of thing, don't. You can customize this image, these colors, this button, everything you want. But you put it on your site, and then you just drive some traffic to it. And then when it's ready, you're going to get an email that looks like this. And you would obviously make this a little more user-friendly as well. But they'll click on that. Be taken right over to this report. And there's a lot of tools out there that do this. For instance, my site auditor does pretty much the same thing. I believe it costs $79 a month. See, it builds the exact same kind of thing. Pricing. $39 for basic, $79 for a month. And I remember I had this for a while, and it's basically useless at the basic level. So that's another $79 a month you're going to be saving. You send this over to the client, and unfortunately I use my site, which doesn't have that many problems, but you'll find that almost all of them, it's going to be all red, and it needs attention. It really freaks people out. So you send it over to them and say, these are the things that are wrong. I can fix this for you for free. And then maybe we can talk about doing some SEO analysis. There's a bunch of different ways you can go, whoa, that doesn't look good at all. Social analysis. See, it really gives a ton of information. And while this makes sense to us, it's not going to make sense to clients. So the real trick here, the way that you use this to get just new clients into your business, or at least new leads into your business, depends on your sales ability, if you can close them or not. But the way I've had success in the past is I created when I was using my site auditor, which is $79 a month, I created this page, had the input form there, and then I just ran Facebook ads to this page and had them fill it out. That way I would get their email address, they'd get their report. A couple days later, I would email or call them and follow up and be like, I saw that you did a quick SEO analysis on my site, and I wanted to set aside a few minutes to chat with you about it. This is a little hack that I found was I went through and connected with a bunch of business owners on LinkedIn. And then what you can do there is export all of their email addresses from your LinkedIn account and then go over to Facebook and create a custom audience, and then with those email addresses, and then off that custom audience, create a lookalike audience, and then run an ad to that. And you'll get a lot of business owners that way that'll fill in this, and then they'll fill it out, they'll get their report, and then you can follow up with them and hopefully close and turn them into a new client. If you want me to do a training specifically on that, I don't want to get too far outside of the tool and make this video any longer than it probably already is, but I'll be happy to put that together for you. But essentially what you're going to do, again, to recap, you're going to create the input form here under the Site Auditor Pro. You're going to grab the code, stick it on a site or on a ClickFunnels if you use that. Drive some Facebook ads to it, or however you want to get traffic to it. But I really suggest Facebook ads, because then you can target, excuse me, you can target business owners or whatever niche that you're going after, or whatever. Facebook ads are powerful that way. They'll get emailed. A site audit, you'll play with this is just the default content, but you'll change what it says. They'll get their report that'll look something like this with all the information and all the horrible things that are wrong. If they don't reach out to you, you wait 2 or 3 days, business days, call them and say, hey, I noticed that you filled out our form and you got your report. Would you like to talk about how we can resolve that for you? I found that it works if you offer to clear up some of these things for free for them and then kind of talk them further into SEO. That's just me. Play with it yourself, but and there you have it. You've got a funnel that you've built for almost nothing. Saved yourself $79 a month for this particular tool, which I think is the most popular one. There's a bunch of others out there, but whatever. And you have a way to funnel clients into your business and actually turn this tool, the Serped, in from just a money saver into a money generator, on top of all the other features that it does. So I think this is a great tool. I think you should take advantage of this portion of it as well, just to get yourself some new business and to help grow and make some more money. So that's it for this section, and we're going to jump right into the next one. So the next client getting method I'm going to show you with this tool is the mobile prospector. So what this is going to do is you're going to put in a keyword, and it's going to go out and search sites for that term and find sites that are not mobile optimized. And then it's going to let you email them, those people that own those sites directly from the software. So basically it's going to say your site's not mobile optimized, but that's something we can fix for you, and blah, blah, blah. So for example, these take a while to do, so I went ahead and did one, but I'm going to show you exactly how it works. If I was to do Myrtle Beach electrician and schedule a report, It'll go out and do it. Now this does take a while to go and pull all that. Excuse me. It does take a while for it to go and pull all the data from this. So I went ahead and created one ahead of time, and I used the term New York lawyer. So we're gonna go view, and you can see what it does. It goes through and it pulls in all the sites for that term, and it tells you if they're mobile optimized, if it passes or not. And then what you can do, and it looks like some of these are like government sites, so you want to be careful of which ones you pick. But for example, if we wanted to pick let's see the good one. This one here, Cravath, Swain, and more. So we would want to click that, and then email. Come over to the cog here. We're going to generate report. Put our branding on it, and then you can put an introduction. I was searching the term New York lawyer, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, you put in whatever. I'm going to preview what the report looks like. It's going to actually send this to them, and it'll generate a preview over here. This takes some time to load, so we'll go back over here. Put in these short codes, the company name. It'll say, warm regard, your company, blah, blah, blah. Put it, generate report link. And there. So now we can go email and download. Put our branding on it. Next step, compose email. And just put in whatever you want it to say. I was looking around for New York lawyers. I came across your site on my iPad, and it didn't look that great. You'd want to be a little nicer than that. But I can help you fix this. I own a digital marketing agency. If you want, we can chat about this. Just when's a good time to give you a call? Whatever. And I can, if you guys want, I can come up with an exact email template for that. But then you just preview the email. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to send them a link right to this report. Show them what it looks like on mobile. See, text too small to read, because this is what it looks like. I can't even read that here on my own screen. The viewport's not set. The usability is low, and so on. Explain to them that you can help them fix that, and then once you fix that for them, you upsell them into SEO or to Facebook ads or whatever. It actually finds a ton of leads too. And it's nice enough that it highlights the ones that probably aren't going to be good leads in green, and then the ones that are going to be good leads in red, so you know to do them. You still want to pay attention, though. For instance, this would be a good one to do, but NewYorkBarExam.org is probably not a good one to try and contact. So just recap that really quick, because I feel like I went through it a little too fast. Here's another one I tried. Where did it go? Well, I guess, there we go. You can click to 911 Plumbing Myrtle Beach. We want to email them, tell them that their site sucks on mobile. Obviously, you want to be a little more tactful than that. Use your branding, which you can set up in the software. Enter an introduction saying, we found your site. It didn't look good on my iPad. It's something I can fix for you really easily. When would be a great time to talk about that? You can put in short codes that'll load in their name, their business name, the URL of their site, and so on. You go to the next step, put in your information down here. Preview the email. You don't have to preview it, but I'm doing this for your benefit. Whatever you typed would be in right here, your subject, your email, and so on. And then you would click send email. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because this guy's going to think I'm nuts, and I'm pretty sure I've actually emailed him before when I was using this. So there you have it. You find the leads right from the software here. Email them right from the software, and they'll get right back to you, hopefully, if you write your email copyright. And again, if you pick this tool up, I'll be happy to share some email templates for you that I think that'll work with this. And that's about it. There's a built-in way to help this tool pay for itself and to grow your business and get you some new clients. So let's go ahead and jump right into the next section. So for the final section of this video, I'm going to go over the main dashboard here, as well as some miscellaneous tools that I think you'll find helpful and will save you some time and money in your business. So in the main dashboard, you can add it up to I think you can add as many sites as you like, and it'll just kind of monitor everything going on with it. So I put in the one from our case studies and from our workhorse site, and then my blog, which is the one I'm going to be using for as an example here. So you just put it in, and you put in the keywords you like, and then you come in. And really, it's just going to keep track of everything for you. Here's the keywords I chose to put into it. You can have it. You can tell it what kind of hosting and registry you use at the beginning when you set it up. I didn't really care about that, so I didn't bother. It'll tell you right here your MISC rank, DA, PA, citation flow, trust flow, and so on, social shares. And then you can click on the different tabs, the site statistics. And this is just a great way if you have, you could put all your client sites in here and just kind of keep track of what's going on. And, your social shares, your MISC rank, and all the different metrics. Your main keywords. It highlights the ones that it thinks that you should go after. Content word count and so on. You can look at your backlink profile. I've never really built any links to this site, so there's not going to be a lot there. Looks like it's mostly just SynWire blasts. And then your competitors. I think I chose Backlinko as my competitor. I wish. Full site stats. So on. And then you can do an SEO review. We'll wait for that to finish up. And see, it's just like the report that we showed in a couple sections ago. Gives you an idea of what you can do to fix your site or your client's site or what have you. And it's just and then it's just a useful way to keep track of all of your sites. And there's other things that you can do here: goal tracking, uptime monitor, analytics, and so on. So what I'm going to do, and I haven't gotten around to it yet because I didn't want to have client sites in here for this video, but I'm going to just stick all of my clients in here, and that way I can just have like a quick at-a-glance look at what's going on with their site. And that I think is just really handy, and it's like the first thing you're going to see, so you always know what's going on, and you always know if you need to do anything or change anything or whatever. And there's just a couple other miscellaneous tools that I didn't really know where else to put them in this video, but I think that you'll find them handy nonetheless. And one of them is the content curator. So what you're going to do here, this is going to generate articles for you. If I wouldn't go and use these for money sites, but they might be okay for PBNs that are pointing to like socials or to Web 2.0s or what have you. So you just click image in the middle or whatever, video at the bottom. You don't need to show videos or related news. You just put in a broad term. So we'll go SEO and start getting content. And basically, this is just going to create an article for you, curated from other places. You'd still want to make sure that it was somewhat unique and it read well, but it's a nice solution to getting content. See, it generated a nice article about SEO. And then you could just work in your keyword and say, suppose you were trying to rank for, not that you would, but you're trying to rank for gray hat SEO, you can link right there. It'll check the grammar for you. You can get content based on it. You can add spin tags. You can spin it. You can post it to right to your site from here. Has a video built into it and a picture. So this is really a good way to save a lot of time and a lot of money on content, because I don't know about you, but content is definitely one of my biggest expenses every month, along with hosting. And you can have it get more videos, and if you want a different one. News. I guess it didn't find any news for SEO. And you would have to put in your blog credentials, but you can post right to your PBN right from here, or you can post it to your site or whatever. So it's really handy. Another piece of, really handy another feature that this tool provides for you to save you some time and some money. And some of the other things that it's going to have in the future, it's going to have a domain marketplace. Not entirely sure what that's going to look like, but that would be nice to be able to purchase your domains right from here. If you're looking for expired domains, it can scrape. So for example, and I haven't done this, so we're going to see how well this works, because I don't really like to use expired domains that much anymore, but we'll give it a shot. Let's say Microsoft. Did I spell that right? Microsoft. And basically, this is going to go out and crawl and find domains, and I guess it's going to take a while. But basically, it's going to be a scraper like you could do with Scrapebox or other scraping tools. And then this one I think is really cool, top expiring domains. This will just save you some time on searching for, like we showed earlier, for expiring domains that you can buy. So you just come over here to top expiring domains and sort by trust flow or however you want. I just find trust flow the easiest way. Look at this, $1. That's not Flippa, so it probably has a minimum, but let's find a good. Here we go, $69. ALSC, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, on Namejet. 31 trust flow, 24 citation flow. This looks like it's probably a really strong domain. So what I would do if I was one of you watching this is go and bid on this right away, because that looks like it would be an awesome PBN for $69. 17 years old. So basically this will just save you some time. It'll pull up what it believes are the most relevant and the top expiring domains from Flippa, Namejet, GoDaddy, probably Namejet, or Snap Names, and so on. I think that's a great tool, and it'll save you a lot of time. I know it helps me. I can see it's going to help me find expired domains, because I'm having a hard time not pausing this and going and bidding on that right now. If you want to spend $500 on dogcrap.net, looks like that's available. That's pretty funny. So that's just another way to go about finding domains in the domain section. And then the last tool I'm going to go over is the exact match domain tool. So what this will do is help you find, if you're doing maybe lead gen, or if you've got a new client and they don't have a site yet, you can just pick a niche and it'll help you find one. So let's say Myrtle Beach spray foam insulation. And we want a com, a net, and an org. You have to put in 2 keywords. It'll schedule it, and then it's going to come back and show you a list of different domains that it finds. So we'll come back in a moment and check out the result it gets us. Okay, so we're back. Let's see what it found. Look at this, Myrtle Beach spray foam, spray foam insulation, myrtlebeachsprayfoam.com. I guess it kind of got carried away with the spray foam there. Spray foam, Myrtle Beach, spray foam insulation.com. So I probably should have used something other than spray foam in that second field, but you get the idea. Like, it'll generate a list of EMDs that you can buy to help you rank your lead gen or client sites. So it's just a nice little tool. It'll save you some time finding EMDs. So that's a great tool also. And I think this video has probably gone on long enough, but you get the idea. There's so much more that I haven't even touched in here that you can go through: the Google Index Checker, local tracking, site management, and so on. You can really run your entire business from this one command center, this one tool. So I know I've thrown a lot of information at you guys, and I'm going to wrap this up really quickly, but I just wanted to maybe summarize it a little bit for you and show you how much you can really save every month with this tool. A monthly Majestic subscription is $79 a month. This replaces that. It replaces Moz Pro, which is $99 a month. Replaces the Register Compass, which helps you find domains. That's another $37 a month. It replaces My Site Auditor, which is how you grab clients, and that's another $79 a month. It replaces Pro Rank Tracker, or whatever you use to track your rankings with. That's another $39 a month. Replaces Indexification, which is another $18 a month. Replaces Longtail Pro, which the cheapest version of is $37 a month. And then you can get rid of Keyword Supremacy or whatever other keyword tools that you're using, and that starts at around $47. So you're looking at a total monthly savings of $435, and you eliminate all those tools. You don't have to keep track of what is due when, or have subscriptions hitting at different times throughout the month. You don't have to have a bunch of different tabs open. You have everything built right into one tool. And it really is just the best way to streamline and help grow your business. And I want to get you out of here real quick. So I just want to take another quick moment and show you some of the discounts and the bonuses I was able to get put together for you. Okay, so we've gone over a bunch of stuff that this tool can do. And before I get you out of here, I just wanted to encourage you to really pick this up. I mean, you can find all your PBNs in one place. You can replace all these other tools. You can get clients. You can use so much. And I didn't even scratch the surface of all the things that this tool is capable of. I don't like to make a lot of offers or show a lot of different tools, but this one has really helped me, and I think it can really help you guys both save and make some more money and just make your business a lot easier for you. And just to give you a little bit more information, there is a 30-day money back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to lose. Try it out. You think it sucks after 29 days, ask for a refund, no questions asked. I've actually also been in touch with the developers of it, and they've been generous enough to offer a 20% discount on your first month to anyone in the Superstar SEO group. So you're going to save some, 20% there. And on top of that, I'm going to give you my email templates for the mobile prospecting tool to help you turn those prospects into clients. I've had a lot of success with email marketing, as I've shown you in the past. I'm going to show you a funnel. I'm going to give you the share link to a funnel I've set up to use with Site Auditor, so you can drive some traffic to your site audits and use that to get those leads and turn those into clients. And I'm going to do some exclusive, that's a tough word for some people, exclusive private training with you on different ways that you can leverage this tool to help improve your business. So if you just pick this up through my link, you'll get all of this stuff, and it's a no-brainer. I showed you how much money it can save you, how much money it can make you. At this point, there's really no risk. There's no reason not to at least give this a try. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the group. I know this was a long video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. The discount is not going to last forever, so get on that while you can and just give this tool a shot. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Thanks.